The moons of Jupiter. In our previous video, we learned that Jupiter has 79 moons. Jupiter has 53 named moons and 26 sighted moons as of 2021. They range in many sizes, from tiny asteroids to some of the largest moons in the solar system. Galileo, who is known as the father of modern science, discovered the largest 4 moons of Jupiter: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Kalisto, 400 years ago. In this video, we will learn about them. Io. Io is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. It is one of the nearest moons to Jupiter and orbits it in just 1.77 Earth days, or about 42 hours. Io has hundreds of volcanoes, which can plume sulfur as high as 300 kilometers. Io also has a thin atmosphere composed entirely of sulfur dioxide. This moon of Jupiter is a bit bigger than our moon, as its diameter is about 3,640 kilometers, while the Earth's moon is about 3,480 kilometers. It's the third largest of the Galilean moons. Europa. Europa is the smallest of the Galilean moons, and it has an ocean underneath its surface. It orbits Jupiter in about 3.5 days, or about 84 hours. Europa's diameter is about 3,100 kilometers, and its equatorial circumference is 9,806 kilometers. It appears that its surface is no more than 40 to 90 million years old, unlike Kalisto, whose surface is about a few billion years old. Fun fact, because of the tide pull on Europa by Jupiter, Io, and Ganymede, its ocean is heated by friction, and so Europa may have underwater geysers. Underwater geysers were the cause of how Earth's life first started, and so Europa might be able to host life. Ganymede. Ganymede is the largest and the most massive moon in the solar system, and it's slightly larger than the planet Mercury and the dwarf planet Pluto. It is the only moon in the solar system to have its own magnetic field. Ganymede's diameter is 5,268 kilometers, and its equatorial circumference is about 16,532 kilometers. Ganymede is likely to have a subsurface ocean, just like Europa, according to observations by the Galileo spacecraft and the Hubble Space Telescope. It orbits Jupiter in about 7.2 days, at about 39,165 kilometers per hour. Ganymede is named after a Trojan prince in Greek mythology, who became the cupbearer of the gods. Fun fact, Ganymede, Europa, and Io share a 4:2:2:1 resonance. This means that every time Ganymede orbits Jupiter, Europa does so twice, and Io orbits Jupiter 4 times. Kalisto. Kalisto is the farthest and the second largest of the Galilean moons. Its diameter is about 4,820 kilometers, and its equatorial circumference is 15,144 kilometers. Kalisto orbits Jupiter in 16.69 days. It has a surface which is heavily cratered, and it has no volcanoes or tectonic plate activity on its surface. It's believed that Kalisto also has a subsurface ocean, just like Ganymede and Europa. Fun fact, in Greek mythology, there was a woman called Kalisto. She was a follower of the hunters of Artemis. Then, after she gave birth to a child, Artemis turned her into a bear. Then, as her son almost killed her, she became a constellation in the sky. This constellation is called Ursa Major. The other moons. While these 4 moons may be big, the others are way smaller. The next moon of Jupiter to be discovered is Amalthea. It was discovered about 280 years after the discovery of the Galilean moons in 1892 by Barnard. Then the other moons come, including Himalaya, Metis, Thebe, and Adrustia. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.